Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your work and finance advice readings. And we're going to be doing a bi-weekly this time. Okay, this is typically a weekly reading, but this time it's going to have to be bi-weekly because I have a trip planned for next week for a few days in the week. And so I just wanted to make sure that we're covering the whole time frame, okay? And so it's going to be for the weeks of the 20th and the 27th of March 2017, specific for work, finance, studies, how you earn your living, that sort of that section. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. Please remember that these are general readings, so they're going to make sense to some of you and they're not going to apply to others, and that's okay. It's normal. They are general readings. You could watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. And of course, if you want a reading that is specific for you, go ahead and get a private reading, okay? All the links you need are in the description box below. We are going to have a look at what's coming up during this time in terms of opportunities, things to be aware of, okay, for work, finance, studies, and so on, okay? So thank you again for joining me. Enjoy your readings. Have a wonderful time ahead, and I will talk to you again very soon. Take care. Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me. Let's have a look at what the next couple of weeks have in store for you. So what I'm looking at here is, for some of you, this is a time of recovery after financial loss, and that could be something that cost you your money or your savings or your resources, but it could also be financial loss in terms of losing a job, and so you're no longer able to continue to make money from that, okay? But you're recovering. This is recovery after a financial loss. For others of you, this is talking about job change. For some of you, this is actually a job opportunity that comes to you out of the blue, and it's actually something you didn't even think you would qualify for. Potentially to do with a position of power or a management position or a supervisor position. So let's just go through the cards. At the bottom of the deck is your overall energy. We do have the Ace of Wands, and another sign had this at the bottom of the deck, but I'm not sure which one now. With the Ace of Wands is your overall energy. This is a time to be creative. This is a time to try new things, to go for new things, to welcome new experiences. It could also represent new job opportunities coming your way. It could represent you taking charge and taking matters into your own hands with something, either asking for the promotion or asking for the raise. If you've kind of been patiently waiting for it, now you're taking charge and you're asking for what you want. This could also be taking a job abroad or taking a job overseas. With the Ace of Wands, you're going into foreign lands, foreign territories with this kind of energy here. For some of you, this is a great time for manifestation, for using your spirituality to manifest your goals, okay, to manifest your vision with this Ace of Wands. And it's also, I feel, for some of you, it's a time when you'll be dealing with at least one, but I feel several opportunities coming to you out of the blue, but it's going to be one of them where you have to say yes or no then and there, or you have an hour to think about it or less than an hour to think about it. So there's an element of urgency in terms of, are you going to take this or not? Okay, do you want this or not? So your cards here, we do have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune has been coming up a lot in these bi-weekly readings. The King of Wands, the Tower, the Star, and the Six of Pentacles. So for some of you, you know this is the financial loss with the Tower, and this is the recovery that follows, and this is what the next couple of weeks is about for some of you. For others of you, this is about getting the yes in terms of the loan, in terms of the grant, in terms of the mortgage, in terms of a friend or a family member supporting you with money or offering support of any kind to you at the end of the day. They could, you could travel to live with them temporarily, or they could just help you out with money, or they could just be doing you a favor. It could be anything, okay? But the Six of Pentacles talks about support being there for you, help coming your way, or gifts coming your way as well. But it's not, so much like a birthday gift. And as much as it is someone really helping you out and doing something to just help you, okay? No strings attached, no expectations, no nothing. Job change, okay, for some of you, or even career change for others. Maybe you're going into a different field altogether. For some of you, maybe this is about the arts or something that allows you to be creative or have your say, to implement your vision. So it would be a position of power. It would be something with authority, okay? A standalone role, a manager, supervisor, mentor, teacher, guide, trainer, okay, anything like that. And for some of you, this will come from, the opportunities will come from this Knight of Wands. The Knight, okay, the Knight of Wands here does talk about job change, and travel or moving or a new commute for a new job. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, I was also going to touch upon the fact that for some of you, you may be traveling for this new opportunity, or you're moving for this new opportunity. But this is something that is meant to be in your life. For some of you, I feel like this is something you've been trying to avoid or run away from in some sort of a way, or you had your mindset on something else. And so this week is all about breaking through, letting go of those preconceived ideas in terms of what you should do, could do, what you would benefit most from, okay? Just complete turnaround, complete change. And you're finally saying yes and accepting this new position that is divinely guided in your life, okay? That will balance out the scale for you is also what I hear. Let's see what else. It's also a week for, or a time frame, because we're looking at 2 weeks, for karmic blessings coming your way and positive turns of events in the hand of fate being at work here. So for some of you, it's definitely about a big wish coming true for you. It could even be a career change where you thought you were going to do something for the rest of your life, and now you're looking at things differently, and you're seeing that, hold on, actually, I could do a lot better and make more of a difference and be more fulfilled if I change course, okay? Because this is all about your passions. This is all about what gets you excited. This is about what gets you out of bed in the morning, okay? That's what you're looking into. For some of you, it could just be about, starting a job as a personal trainer. That could be going on for some of you here. Physical training, life coaching for some of you, or personal coaching or fitness coaching, training, that sort of thing. Nutrition comes up for some of you as well. A job or career that allows you to help people help themselves, or allows you to help people heal, okay, is what I'm seeing here as well. For some of you, what I'm kind of seeing, I think something's trying to come through here in terms of if there have been arguments at work, if there has been conflict with a boss, or someone who needs to either approve something for you or give you something, grant you something, or anything like that. If you have been thinking of leaving this job, or you've told them actually that, you know what, I'm thinking of leaving because I don't like the way I'm treated, and so on and so forth. I feel like this is a time frame when they're going to try and meet you halfway. This is something that could be about negotiations, okay? It could be about, okay, what is the money that you think you are owed, or what is the money that you think you deserve, and then you tell them, and then they try to meet you halfway. So it could be about negotiations for you during this time, so that you both get on the same page and you're both happy with the terms of your agreement, pretty much, okay? But the star here definitely tells you that you're gonna get a yes, or you're gonna get an approval, or you're going to someone's going to try to meet you halfway. Someone's going to try to see things your way. Someone's going to try to give you what you're asking for, okay, pretty much. So it would be a good week to go for this if you haven't been doing this already. It would be a good week to have this conversation with your boss. It doesn't need to turn into a fight. It doesn't need to turn into something that, just blows up. Be the diplomat. The Knight of Wands is the diplomat. He knows how to speak passionately, but professionally as well, so with diplomacy, express his passion and his view with diplomacy. So that's what you need to do, okay? And be short and to the point. The King of Wands is not someone who's going to sit there all day. He's kind of impatient sometimes, or he just loses focus really easily or loses interest really easily, or he's just really, really busy. So if you do manage to get some time with him, be straight and to the point, and that's what's going to get your message across, and probably end up, you know, trying to meet you halfway, okay, is what I'm seeing for some of you here. For others, this is about a house move. And I feel like it's something that it kind of just happened with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower here for some of you. It could have been something you may have been thinking about, or it was on the mind somehow, but you didn't expect it to happen so quickly, or you didn't expect it to have to move, okay, with this kind of situation. The Tower can also represent, you know, where you feel kicked out, or when someone's giving you very short notice or no notice at all, in terms of, look, seriously, I need the space, or I'm selling the house and so you can't rent it from me anymore, or anything like that, okay. However, there's definitely options there for you with the Star, and I feel like if someone's been pressuring you to move out because they have to sell the house or they have to do whatever with it and you just have to move out, and if they've been pressuring you, so you've been trying to get a loan, you've been trying to get a new mortgage, you've been looking for a new place, maybe you didn't have the finances or anything like that, okay, because they didn't give you any notice. But with the Six of Pentacles and the Star, this is about, you will recover from this and you will have support. You will receive money, you will receive support. This could be temporary housing someplace, this could be living with family for a little while, but they help you get back on your feet. Or it could just be, you just find a place that's the place of your dreams and the money shows up for you as well, okay, in terms of applications going through quickly and you getting approved quickly as well. So try not to lose hope. Have faith that things are going to work out. Do what you can and then be open for divine guidance. It will come to you, okay? You will recover from this. You will be free from this situation. And for others of you, this could also be, if I haven't said this before, it could also be a job coming at you out of nowhere. You didn't expect this to happen. It could be that you have to travel for this job, or it could be that this is a job that has you on the road a lot, so you can't really just settle down anywhere. But it's coming to you out of the blue, and actually it's something that would be very beneficial for you. It would give you a lot of independence, stability, authority, and it will be something very good for you in the long run as well, okay, with the Star cards. So it's all about thinking big, thinking about the future, and just going for it, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune here, it's important that we go with the flow and not against it. But things are balancing out for you, okay, in terms of your finances in particular, and also your job situation. No more concerns, no more ups and downs, no more fear and anxiety over this, because you do have new opportunities, new jobs, new ways of making money, new ideas, if you own your own business, new clients, new contracts or anything like that, okay, coming your way during this time. Okay, so these are just a few of the messages coming through for you for this time frame. I hope that the messages make sense, and I hope that they help. It is a general reading, so they're not going to make sense to everyone, but you can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages. And like I say, if you're interested in a reading that is just for you, you can always get a private reading. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Have a wonderful time ahead, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.